it's time to meet the man behind this whole concept, the brainchild. He's an ace choreographer and event director. He's been part of the fashion industry for over 2 decades. He's done a lot of shows for some international brands. He's done shows abroad and also in India. He's a model coordinator, a grooming specialist, a celebrity manager. And let's give a big round of applause for Mr. Ajit Menon.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for coming over this evening, and welcome to Max Presents Sci-Fi 2017. So, I would like to say a few things how this concept came about, and I'm completing 20 years in the industry this year. So it's been a long journey of 2 decades, and so this concept has been in my mind for the last 1.5 years. Inspiration is from IFA Utsav when I went and attended it. That was for films, and they were doing something nice for the film industry. So I thought, why not something like this for the fashion industry, and why not in Chennai? And I thought, why just Chennai? Let's do South India. So hence, Sci-Fi was born. So that's the logic behind Sci-Fi. And what we do here is we've got a beautiful advisory panel. I'm going to introduce them very soon. And we've curated 15 awards, different categories. Each category, there'll be one winner from the entire southern region. So it's not just Chennai or Bangalore or Hyderabad. If it's one model, it'll be from the entire South India. So that's the USP of this awards. And I would like to thank Max here. I would like to thank Mr. Harish, Karthik, and Pradeep from Max for making this happen. Without Max today, we wouldn't be here. So thank you so much, Harish, for coming on board. And it's a real pleasure working with you guys. It's been wonderful. And secondly, Mr. Kumaravel CKK has been a friend for over 15 years, and I call him Rockstar. He's a lovely person. So without your support, this really won't happen. So it means a lot. Thank you so much. And today I would also like to thank Mr. Lanka Lingam from Lanson Toyota. So these are our three main sponsors who have come on board now, and the other sponsors will be unveiled during our press ads, etc. So now coming to my advisory board, and I would like to thank Aruna, my friend, and I should say for this my support system. Aruna, Chaitanya, Chetan is here, Vijay, and Shantanu is not here today, he's abroad. So all four of them are absolutely wonderful, and all of them are really, really busy. Aruna is busy buying publications and whatnot, so she's absolutely busy, but they've always been there when I needed them, and it's been a wonderful journey. And this is just the start. Sci-Fi is going to really rock Chennai and rock the industry in South India. It's going to grow places. So, guys, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for coming on board. And because I wanted my close friends to be here. Another guy who's here, a good friend of mine, Manoj Beno. Sapna is here. There are a lot of lovely people. A few people couldn't come genuinely because it's a Monday and it's in the evening. Manoj, thank you so much for making time. Sapna, thank you so much. And without you all, things won't be complete. There are 3-4 people missing, but thank you so much. So this means a lot to me. Sneha, you're sitting this side, yes. That's why I think I forgot her name. Sneha, thank you so much for coming. Again, we've been friends for more than 20 years, starting from Mrs. Chennai in 2001 or something like that, yeah. So Sci-Fi for me is a very big journey in my career. After Fashion Mania, I don't know how many of you remember, I launched Fashion Mania in 2001, which was positioned as South India's answer to the Fashion Week, where we got top-notch designers from the country to come and do a huge event here. So I've had a lot of milestones. You must remember, I guess. Yeah. So this is again a very important event for me, and this is going to be followed by another huge event in December. So yes, Ajit Menon is back, and back to the bank, guys. Yes, that's the scene. Thank you so much. Okay, have a great evening. Thanks.
So up next, I'd like to invite on stage the managing editor of Ritz, Southscope and Galata, Aruna R. Krishnan. So let's have a round of applause for her and invite her on stage.
Good evening, everyone. I'm very happy to be here because I've known Ajit for, I think, about 6 years. Ajit, we've known each other for 6-7 years? No. 8. No, 2009. Okay, be that as it may, I've known him for, I guess, about 7-8 years, and it's been lovely knowing him. I'm very glad that he's coming up with such a nice initiative because anything to do with fashion and lifestyle in India, in South India, I feel that Ritz should support. Of course, it has to be a worthy cause, and I'm sure Ajit is extremely earnest and very committed to what he's doing, which is why I'm personally here today, because otherwise I don't go to events. So I would like to congratulate Ajit on all the efforts. I'm looking forward to a very grand event on 20th. It's a very nice initiative, having something like South India Fashion Awards. We have to up the game. We're known as a very frumpy market, especially for people in Bombay and Delhi. I know, because when I talk to brands, they're like, oh, I know people dress a certain way. I'm like, no, we don't dress a certain way. I mean, like, there are a lot of us who dress well. I'm very glad that Ajit, with his background in choreography and fashion and modeling and everything, is bringing such a nice initiative. And I also personally know that he's calling, he's made it very inclusive. He's actually taken it pan south, instead of just, like a lot of people like to say South India, but they just stick to Chennai because it's so much more, it's so much less work. But he's actually making it very inclusive, calling people from everywhere. And I know for a fact that it's been really tough deciding the winners. And so, yeah, congratulations, Ajit. Good job. Thank you very much for being here.
Now, joining us today and also on the advisory board of Saifa is an ace designer and stylist. Let's give it up for Mr. Chaitanya Rao. A few words from you. Perfect.
Hi, good evening. I'm not good at the talking, so I'm just going to wish Ajit all the best. And I'm glad to be part of the advisory board, of course. It's an honor to be part of it. And yes, looking forward to the event with all its glitz and glam and beauty on the 20th. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chaitanya. Now, another member, integral member of the advisory board is actor, director and media personality, Mr. Vijay Adiraj. So can we please have him on stage?
Hi, good evening. Ajit and I go back a very long time, probably more than a couple of decades, and it's fabulous to see him back. As he said, Ajit is back again. Congratulations, Ajit, and I wish that this becomes year on year a bigger event starting from this year, and we hope to support you in whichever way we can. Thank you. God bless you.